We've been approaching reality from the wrong angle. We've collectively been unplugged from knowledge of our divinity within the medium of mind. Imagine that, knowing little of our true mode of being, deeming ourselves objective inside bandwidths of living mind was a mistake that was meant to be. For mind facilitates itself in the designed, and your being attests to that fact. Only within living mind could constructs of temporal field technology exist in standing parameters of sentient thought. Me being able to tell this information to you has been facilitated by same said mind. If the truth strikes upon the inner receiver as alien, it should, as epiphanies shatter. Yes, our entire locale is Etherian within bandwidths of living mind. There are other planes of being superimposed in the bandwidths of mind here, with us, unperceived to our specialized sensory apparati. This is the stuff that worlds are predicated upon. Worlds are predicated upon control systems. Control systems are overseen. We are in the matrix. This is what people don't know. And the matrix has an AI centerpiece, and that AI centerpiece controls the star tech as well. And the star tech is situated around the AI of the Black Knight. This is the star tech. And here is the solar control tech and the lunar control tech. It's all technology, people. That man can see that technology runs our realm. And it's there all the time. There's nothing that they can do to it. They can't molest it. They can't touch it. This is what controls our realm, my friends. All they can do is go up and look at it. That's all they can do is go up and look at it. This is realm control technology, my friends. Realm control technology. Realms. Realm control technology, not a planet in space. No. And it's overseen. There are overseers here, and they work in conjunction as a system, as you can see. This is the stuff that worlds are predicated upon. Virtual worlds. And I want to show you some of these worlds. Because here's the star tech. Here's them interacting with the Black Knight. This is all them interacting with the Black Knight. Look at, we're within a birthing locale, people. It's all technology. This is for soul excursions in a matrix. It's where we are. We're in a matrix. And there are soul excursions that happen in the matrix. And that's what you and I are on right now. A lot of people don't want to come to grips with that fact. But it's true that in realms like ours, soul excursions take place to enrich the totality of the whole. Forever you, yet a facet of the all. I mean, this is the stuff that dreams are made out of. Literally. This is the stuff that dreams are made out of. That we can exist within polarity parameters of living mind. That's what we exist within. We're within mind. Nothing exists outside of mind, people. That's the whole point. The whole point is that an AI can oversee a whole realm. It's sentient. I mean, this is the stuff that dreams are made of, but that doesn't make it any less improbable. I mean, who would have thunk that they could have built an AI that could control a whole realm within Ethereum of mind? It's something that's been taken advantage of by the powers that be, as you can see, because they know that these bases exist and they know that these underground networks exist. And they've been going and scooping up all of this technology and basically doing what they want. But I know that the Annunaki are still here because within Mount Hayes and Mount Zeal, there are contingents, and we don't mess with them. Pine Gap military installation is simply there to observe Mount Zeal because we can't do anything about it. These are the Annunaki. We're within Etheria. We're within living mind, people. This is a system that's been going for I don't know how many hundreds of millions of years. I mean, time is subjective, but it's no less real that these beings predicated upon etheric technology. I mean, this is the stuff that dreams are made out of. And when we see them having done genetic experiments, it all makes sense when you think about it. If you would turn the tables and find yourself going into another dimension where you could do these things, and you know that it isn't already set up to high civilization, so you're going to be making a minimal impact, if anything, you would be prone to see if these things were possible within mind. And that's what the Annunaki did. The Annunaki seen that these things were possible within mind, and they took advantage of it. And why shouldn't they? I mean, I think that in the cycles of time, what we understand to be the all person, what the angels laugh about ever going onward and never ever finding. I mean, but at the same time, this all person reaches back and oversees celestial locales like ours so that everything doesn't get just ran into the mud. I mean, when you think about it, there has to be a barrier. There has to be a breaking point in reality where mind makes concessions for itself, because that's where we are. We're in a locale right now where mind has made concessions for itself. Mind is overseeing itself. That's where we are. And as you can see by the parasitic nature of this device, life may not be all sunshine and Skittles, because this device is huge, and they're seen interacting with it. They're programming it. I mean, it can control everything from the languages that you speak in your head to where land is and where land is not. This is the type of technology that oversees our realm. And I want people to come to grips with it, that we're not in a planet in outer space, that we're in an etheric birthing locale. An atomic frequency is not broadcast into an infinity of outer space. I mean, that's just all there is to it, that we exist within parameters of living sentient mind. And that such mind is overseen. Such mind is overseen. We have a race here that's with us. I mean, there's nowhere to go within a plane of being. You guys need to know this. So they build sentient ecosystems that partake of everything within. So one system will subsist off of the other system, and that's basically what's happening here, is that we're within a birthing locale, and we're overseen by what biblical connotations would call the children of heaven. These are the veritable children of heaven that oversee our realm. And even when they tried to use nukes, these beings were seen blowing them up, blowing the nukes out of the sky. That just shows you that they have a vested interest in our locale, seeing cycles to fruition. And where we are right now is in an Akali declension. In an Akali declension, that's when things basically hit a crescendo. It's when the powers that be run us into the ground. And I need everyone to be on the same page so that we can face this, so that we can actually get on the same page and face what I'm talking about, because it's not going to go away. It's not going to go away. These guys aren't going to go away. And that's what everyone needs to come to grips with. That we're not on a planet in space. We're within an etheric birthing locale, and these exist within the parameters of living sentient mind itself. There are reasons, there are systems, there are polarities, there are frequencies, there are modes of being in the matrix. And that's where we are right now, in the matrix. And I know a lot of people don't want to think that a realm controller could be in cahoots with the Greys, but how do organic systems run themselves? And this is the fact of life. I mean, people need to get used to it, because these guys ain't going anywhere. And on that note, I just wanted to get this information out there to let everyone know that we're in a time of crisis, and that things aren't going to get better unless we can collectively come together in mind and see that this is the truth. And on that note, I'll bid you adieu.